Managing returns and vendor credits. Some features discussed in this video are not available in all the editions of MaxxTraxx. Please visit scottsystems.com for comparisons between the different versions. Parts often have to be returned to the vendor you purchased them from. Whether it's for a warranty return or an unused part, MaxxTraxx makes it easy to track those parts and associated credits. When you have a part to be returned, the best way to track the process is through a return parts order. Click on the Parts drop-down, then the Purchase Orders button. In the Parts Order window, click the Create New Parts Order button. Now find and select the vendor you're returning the parts to. Within the Parts Order Form window, click on the Add Line Item button, then select Return Item to Vendor for credit. Find the part you are returning in the Parts Search window, then highlight it. Please be aware that you must have at least one of the part in inventory to be able to return it. If you do not show one in stock, check if any are reserved on an open repair order. To do this, click on the Edit button in the Parts Search window, then the Stock History tab. This will show if you have any reserved on a repair order. You can also view the repair orders that the parts are reserved for, as well if there are any on order. Click the Select button when done. Once you have selected the part, the Return Part window opens. Select the quantity you are returning, then review the cost and other information. Click Save when finished, or add another if there are more parts to return to this vendor. Review the order form to make sure everything is correct. Note that the total is a negative number reflecting the credit. This is a good time to add some information. Click on the Ship to Notes tab and write any notes that will help track the return. Click the OK Save button, then the Save This Open PO line when finished. The parts order process makes it simple to track all your returns. This window lists all the open parts orders in one location. Any dollar amount in negative on this screen is money owed to you by a vendor. You can see what day the parts return was created and any notes about the order. Sometimes we forget about items that are not right in front of us. You can contact the vendor if a credit starts to age and give them particular details about it. This is where adding good notes comes in handy. Once you have received the credit, go into the parts order screen again. Highlight the parts order that you received the credit for and click the Convert Selected Parts Order into a Received Vendor Invoice button. At the target amount window, enter the amount of money you are getting as a negative amount and click Save. If you're being charged a restocking fee, enter it in the handling box. This puts the handling fee into account 67700, which is the shipping other expense account. Check with your accounting professional if they want the fee dispersed elsewhere. When we're finished reviewing the invoice, click the OK Save button and Update Inventory and Post to AP line. MaxxTraxx will prompt you to enter the invoice number. Click OK when you're done. To see the vendor credit, click on the Vendors drop-down, then the Vendor List button. Find and open the Vendor Master Record. Note that the credit is now on the vendor record and can be applied to your next billing. If the vendor paid by check or another method, that is easily accounted for. From the vendor record, again click on the Options button. This time click the Receive AP Credit Refund line. A window will open that shows the available vendor credits. Click on the Use column next to the credit or credits that you want to apply on a payment, then click the OK button. Select the method of your refund the vendor used and click OK again. If it was a check, enter the check number here and click Save. Add any pertinent notes to the refund slip and click Save. The credit has now been removed from the vendor record and the check can be deposited in your bank. Please note that the money is already in the undeposited funds account. You do not have to perform a cash drawer transaction to account for it. We hope you found the preceding video helpful. MaxxTraxx team members are readily available to provide personal assistance via several methods as shown here, Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific Time. Thank you for watching.